Mike Selig has been confirmed to the Senate and is set to be sworn in as the chairman of the Commodity Futures Trading Commission. On this special edition of CoinDesk Daily, we look at what you need to know about the man who's now leading the nation's derivatives markets. Utility or privacy? The transparency of traditional blockchains forces a difficult choice. Break free from this limitation with Midnight. Mike Selig's journey began in the office of the former CFTC chair, Chris Giancarlo, the man the industry affectionately calls Crypto Dad. After a successful run in private practice where he became a partner at Wilkie Farr and Gallagher advising blockchain pioneers, Selig returned to the public sector in early 2025. Serving as chief counsel to the SEC's crypto task force under Chair Paul Atkins, he helped draft the blueprint for what the administration is now calling the golden age of American digital assets. What makes Selig a favorite in the crypto space? Well, he's been a fierce critic of regulation by enforcement. During the landmark Ripple case, he famously argued that XRP itself is just computer code, calling it a, quote, fungible commodity, no different from gold or whiskey. In his Senate testimony, Selig outlined a clear three-part agenda. End staff lore, he promised to eliminate the agency's unwritten rules and opaque no-action letters that have long frustrated market participants. Tougher enforcement, he vowed to be a cop on the beat against fraud and the commingling of funds, specifically pointing to the FTX collapse as a warning. And principles-based regulation. Selig wants to trade 20th century rigid laws for flexible rules that can actually adapt to 21st century code. As Selig takes over, acting chair Caroline Pham is moving on. After a year spent modernizing the agency through her Crypto Sprint initiative, she's heading to the private sector as chief legal officer at MoonPay. Her departure leaves Selig as the lone commissioner at the helm of the agency that is designed to have a 5-member bipartisan commission. Mike Selig's confirmation signals a decisive shift toward a crypto-first regulatory environment that prioritizes statutory clarity over litigation. That's a wrap for today's CoinDesk Daily. Get more updates on CoinDesk.com, and we'll see you next time. Break the cycle of exploitation, break down the barriers to truth, break into the next generation of privacy, break free. Free to scroll without being monetized, free from censorship, freedom without fear. We deserve more when it comes to privacy. Experience the next generation of blockchain that is private and inclusive by design. Break free with Midnight. Visit midnight.network/break-free.